In a hypothetical situation like that, which I've had happen numerous times, you can't just, first off, cut off the rights of the other parent. No court is going to allow you just to terminate the rights of a parent because they didn't participate or they got defaulted. Okay, now, if you file the proper termination papers and that they haven't supported them or they haven't been in the children's lives for a period of 6 months or 2 months or whatever the requirement is under the family code, because it's different time periods for different type of elements that you're trying to say they didn't participate in the children's lives to be able to do that. If there comes a time where the default order is entered and then that party did not pay support for a certain period of time or they weren't in the children's lives, you could come back at that point in time and terminate, but that's a totally separate case. In regards to doing child support, you can still get child support. And the way that's done is there's an income withholding order that's entered or that should be entered by the court. And then that income withholding order is then sent out to any employer and to the Attorney General for them to do withholdings on cases. Have you had cases like that occur?
Yes, I have. And as far as like having the parent who is not involved terminated, courts, even if they are defaulted in the divorce and they don't pay support and they haven't visited with the child, if there is not a step parent that is willing to step up and adopt that child, courts are hesitant to terminate the parental rights of the parent who's abandoned the child. And reason being is because once you've terminated that parental relationship, you've cut off all legal responsibility that parent ever has to that child. And so courts are hesitant to terminate without the parental rights of a parent without another parent stepping into that position to take care of the child.
Yeah, because the child can become what's called a ward of the state. If something were to happen to that primary parent, God forbid, then that child or children could become a ward of the state. And furthermore, the state does not want parents to have to put their children on state assistance programs. So they want parents who are obligated to pay for children, not just terminate their rights because one side or the other doesn't like the other one. So it's terminating rights is the highest in the land that you can get when it comes to children's rights, because there's cases like Troxel and other cases that deal with the constitutional right to raise children and have rights and stuff. So that's a big right to be able to terminate. It's not something to take lightly.